And we have Veronica Lopez Alvarez here with us. It's the last name. I forget the last part. Here with us. We just wanted to give you a quick message about our trip on SA to DC. But before that, I want to make sure that we give another shout out to Azteca Cafe. They are at 1409 East Commerce. Fantastic. What did you have, Veronica?
I had the Abuelita Mocha.
Okay.
Yes.
And I had the Mexican vanilla latte, which was delicious. Oh my gosh, so many things. And you know what's interesting is, I think we talked about this the last time, they have Spanish classes once a week.
Yes.
So for a little networking and neighborhood gathering. They've also got some other events. They're starting a fund to contribute to a soccer team. Or actually, they're going to build a soccer league in conjunction with the folks here on the east side, but anyone can join. So it's a lot of great things that Azteca Cafe has, but online they are called Cafe Azteca. So don't get confused. Look for their handle. We will definitely share that so you'll know exactly where to find them. So Commerce and about Cherry Street on the east side of 37. Great coffee shop, fantastic owners. Anyway, the reason that we're doing this is because, so it was your first time in DC.
Yes.
In DC with this trip.
Yes.
How'd you like it?
It was a lot of fun. It was really great. We had a delegation of over 200 people. This was the largest group to date, and everybody just came together and collaborated. And I got to meet a lot of really interesting people.
Yes.
And movers and shakers of San Antonio, and tell them a little bit about what we're doing with the West Chamber.
Absolutely. And, you know, I know a lot of people criticize this event that we have to travel all the way to DC just to meet some of our own people. And hey, I'm not going to deny it. Most of the time, we probably wouldn't get to see these folks or get a chance to have a meeting with them. So that's what was good in this case, that we had a chance to share some ideas. We were able to support each other. So Veronica and I were on the small business issue team. And then I was also, as a secondary, I was on the transportation issue team with VIA, with Samco, and a few others. So I think, you know, during the morning we had a series of panel discussions. And then during the afternoon, we were visiting Will Hurd, Congressman Chip Roy, Henry Cuellar, Joaquin Castro, Lloyd Doggett, just to name a few. And then we also went outside of Texas and visited some other congressmen because, here's the key, they sit on a variety of committees that impact Texas dollars. And that's why we went to see them. So we were not only visiting with the actual elected, but also the staffers of the electeds. So Veronica, why don't you elaborate on kind of some of the highlights of what we found as we were talking in those offices?
Well, I would say that the three top really struck me was some of the work that's being done to advance affordable housing opportunities.
Yes.
And that's through Congressman Vicente Gonzalez's office. We're really excited to sit down with one of his staff members, his legislative counsel, Fred Coster, who was amazing. And we talked about all sorts of issues. Then we also brought up supporting transitioning military families.
Yes.
And that is the family as a whole, because we realize that our service members, their spouses, they have their own way of providing us with very valuable service through the, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Their efforts, oh my gosh.
It's okay. It's Monday morning.
It is Monday morning. Their sacrifice.
Yes.
Yes. And we really value it. We know here in San Antonio, we have a program called Hidden Heroes, and we've been working with them to try to find some great opportunities for military spouses in San Antonio and to help create training opportunities for when military members are ready to transition out of their military lifestyle and into civilian life. They can have something that they can go into and they're not lost in translation.
Yes. And we do, just in case anyone is curious, we do work with General Ayala, and he's with the city now. We do work with Karen. She has the Bexar County program related to military military folks transitioning out and their spouses. All great programs, but you know what? We can all work together on different things. Just like the West Chamber has our self-development programs that we work on once a month. As a matter of fact, there's another one February 19th.
Yes, and that one is called, that one's going to be look at the workplace culture. And it's about whether your culture is surviving or thriving. And we really want to make sure that our businesses are thriving, because if you're just in survival mode, then you're really not having an engaged workplace culture, and your employees are not being as effective as they could be.
That's right.
So we want you to ask yourself, what is the culture like in your workplace? And is it something that you can work to improve a little bit? And if so, come out and join us. Even if you're not sure, this might be able to help guide you on what to look out for so that you can ensure that your employees stay active.
So don't forget, we're going to continue to work on access to capital for small businesses. We will continue to work on the cybersecurity piece, because we know that is almost non-existent for small businesses. We actually have a couple of folks that are willing to work with us and provide cybersecurity support for small business at a nominal fee. So we'll be rolling that out this summer. And there's also another piece to cybersecurity where the credit card companies are making the small businesses 100% responsible if their businesses are hacked. So, there's a lot of important pieces there. All that focuses on legislation that needs to be put together. So if you have any comments or questions, please send them to us either online or via email, info@westsachamber.org, and then we can continue to have this dialogue. We also have other things that we're going to be working on related to sustainability and resources on how businesses can continue to thrive while being supportive of environmental issues. We want to make sure that you're not losing money, that you're saving your money, and getting a little bit further every day while teaching staff how to be economical, how to save. I mean, just as little as bringing your own cup to work and not using the paper cups or the plastic cups. That's an important piece of everything. So anything else maybe that I forgot, Veronica, regarding the trip?
The only other thing that I would mention is Quicken Loans did give us a really wonderful presentation about a program that they helped with in Detroit to address some of the issues and concerns that are being duplicated now here in West San Antonio, as far as businesses and community members, residents, learning how to protect themselves with all the development that is coming to West San Antonio. So obviously, we as a chamber are here for development. So we're very happy to see the growth that is happening with UTSA.
Absolutely.
And we're happy to see the development, but we also want to continue to cherish and protect the history and the culture that the West Side is known for.
Yeah.
So
our communication and conversations will continue. We are still talking to UTSA. We're asking them to consider other things. And this is just echoing what some of our other nonprofit organizations have been working with all along, to be able to for them not to create a barrier, for them to actually create some open space that invites the neighborhood in. So we'll continue those efforts, but we always need volunteers, and anyone who would like to join us with that, please let us know. We would appreciate your participation. And then let's see. Well, the last thing, get involved, make sure you go vote, make sure you provide your employees an opportunity to vote. Do it as a group, make it a fun outing, educate all of your employees every day. It's important for their growth.
And remember, early voting starts next week.
Yes.
So you'll probably see Christy and I at the polls at some point.
Super Tuesday. I'm so excited about that. There's that. And then we've got a lot of great events coming up. So we hope that you'll come and participate and learn. If you cannot come, then send someone from your office, because it's important to share the education and it not just be upper management or decision makers. Send someone else who you think is deserving in your office and would be interested in learning more.
Yes, and that's something that we can never emphasize enough. Our chamber is not only for the individual. It is for your business as a whole. So bringing your staff member, it shows them that you value their time and you want to see them grow. And that's what's really going to help your business grow. So our chamber is open to helping not only you or your individual representative. We want to see members of your staff, someone that you see potential in, or maybe someone that has an opportunity that you might want them to explore a little bit deeper.
Absolutely. All right. So I think that's it. We will continue, as we mentioned, to work on policy for our small business owners. Oh, I love this guy. Look, right there. Love that guy.
Oh, the piñata though.
Oh yeah. We don't know why he's got a piñata, but he does. And interesting. And we're here on the east side. So yeah. So thank you again to Azteca Cafe. Don't forget to stop by. Tell them the West San Antonio Chamber of Commerce sent you. And we hope to see you on February 21st for the golf tournament and cornhole.
Yes.
Cornhole competition. I'm going to participate in that. February 19th for the education session, and March 6th when we host a question and answer session with all 6 of the councilwomen here in San Antonio. And there's that and so much more coming up.
Okay.
So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to give us a call if you have any questions.
Yes. Have a great one.